got the news. 12 days more to go. Election in the U.S. So, here you go.
Kamala Harris.
So excited.
Thank you.
Trump and Kamala Harris.
It's wonderful to have you as an
Wow, will be
Good evening. We are looking forward to a spirited...
the next president.
So let's get started. I want to begin tonight with the issue.
12 days more to go. June 4 will be a U.S. election.
President Trump was elected 4 years ago, and your opponent on the stage here tonight often asks his supporters, are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
Okay.
The economy, do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
So, I was raised as a middle-class kid. And I am actually the only person on this stage who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working people of America. I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people. And that is why I imagine and have actually a plan to build what I call an opportunity economy. Because here's the thing. We know that we have
this is my
of homes and houses,
bet.
and the cost of housing
Kamala
is
Harris,
for
guys.
many people.
I don't want Trump.
I'm
I'm not a Trumper.
I
don't like that.
A tax cut for those
That
families.
man, I don't like it.
Which is the largest child tax credit that we have given in a long time.
I'm so sorry
that those
that
young
I don't
families can afford to buy
like
a crib,
that kind
buy a
of
car
guy.
seat, buy clothes for their children.
My goodness. I hope I can vote,
jobs that are occupied right now by African Americans.
I cannot access because I'm not registered for before I left in US. I did not register yet,
They are taking over the town,
so I cannot access for my mail vote
that she and
as a voter mail.
and they're destroying our country.
This is my bet. Kamala, since before Biden, that's my vote on my
during this debate, but
bet.
I would like to let Vice President Harris respond on the economy.
Donald Trump left us. Donald Trump left us the worst unemployment since the Great Depression. Donald Trump left us the worst public health.
Kamala Harris, the Vice President, having a 14-point advantage among women voters. This is Donald Trump leaning into that.
Oh guys, 11 days more to go. Elections in the US. Trail guys, getting closer. Who will be the winner? I bet my Kamala Harris, guys. Oh my gosh. I hope my bet is Kamala Harris will be the winner for as a president of the US.
Former President Trump in his closing argument tonight on immigration, saying the U.S. is like a garbage can for the world. Vice President Kamala Harris calling those words another example of how the former president belittles our country. The vice president said in a town hall this week the number of undocumented immigrants now is actually lower than when Trump left office. And she says she'll fix the problem with the bipartisan bill that Trump helped kill so he could run on the issue. We have both campaigns covered tonight, beginning with Rachel Scott on the Trump campaign.
Is calling out Donald Trump after he declared the influx of undocumented immigrants has made America, quote, a garbage can.
We're a dumping ground. We're like a garbage can for the world.
My gosh.
That's what's happened. That's what's happened, Joe. We're like a garbage can.
Tonight, Harris was blunt.
Oh,
I also do want to address
hopefully excited. 11 days.
America
My
being
bet.
a trash can of the world, whatever he said, something.
Will be the next president.
Another example.
This is what I want. Kamala Harris.
This is someone who is a former president of the United States who has a bully pulpit. And this is how he uses it to tell the rest of the world that somehow the United States of America is trash.
In the final days, Trump leaning into a partisan border security bill that Trump tanked because he wanted to run on the issue.
It would have done a lot of good. Donald Trump got wind of the bill and told them, don't put it forward. He killed the bill. because you prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
It comes as Trump faces new accusations of sexual misconduct. Former model Stacey Williams says she was brought to Trump Tower in 1993 by businessman Jeffrey Epstein, who years later was accused of sex trafficking. She says Trump started groping her with Epstein standing right there.
He pulls me into him, but talking with Jeffrey, they're looking at each other, and then it goes from being like sort of just me in his grasp to then his hands moving, and his hands would touch the sides of my breast, not the front, but the sides of my breast, my waist, and then slid down to my butt. It just kept kind of running up and down my body while the two of them were carrying on a conversation.
Williams says she was shocked and froze. Shortly after the encounter, she says she received this Mar-a-Lago postcard from Trump reading, "You're home away from home. Love, Donald." The Trump campaign in a statement saying the claims, quote, 2 weeks before the election are unequivocally false.
Donald Trump sat down for a long interview today with popular podcast host Joe Rogan. He has millions of followers online. The former president clearly trying to make a play.
A gender gap for both candidates with 11 days to go now. Mary Bruce on that part of the story from Houston.
You've been a bad little girl and you're getting a vigorous spanking right now.
A stark contrast from Harris's message to women that in this election, their very freedom is at stake.
Ours is a fight for the future, and it is a fight for freedom.